After this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it 3rd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
They're on the 7-yard line.
Come on, ready. On 1st down. Whoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Okay, ready. It is 3rd and long. Ready. Throwing, Ward. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and a 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle is made at the 23-yard line.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Gain of only a yard.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Hicks on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Go.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
On play action, it's Ward. Moving to his left. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. He'll get that complete to Harrison. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he will have a Dolphins first down. They get 4 on that 4th and inches.
The Dolphins
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on.
Off play action, it's Ward. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Headed left, buying time. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Ready.
Again, it's Ward. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
50 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing again is Ward. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This one from 49. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Dolphins will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quick to pick up the first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Second and inches.
Let's go now.
Here's Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the give, it's Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
4. 18 Rattler, 18 down. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw is Ward. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, go.
To throw is Ward. Forced out wide. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And
he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Dolphins.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will get out in front, 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation. Look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Jackson. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Patriots. His fourth TD grab of the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Pats are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh! Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready? Pep, ready.
On the ground is Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Play fake, now Ward to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and inches.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Third and short, and you come up with a big stop, taking the ball carrier down for a loss. Now you put yourselves in a position to hopefully get the ball back and give your offense a chance to go down there and take the lead.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a toss, right side. Finding room across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now a give up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Great play design here, Mike. The formation allows them to spread the defense out from sideline to sideline. Then snap the ball to the hands of your quarterback, find some daylight, and pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, New England. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Is able to add the extra point. And the Patriots move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Go. Gravity Lion.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. That's taken in by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. That's hot. complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A gain there of 13 yards. First and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? It's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up second and 2 at the Patriots' 28-yard line.
They come up for second and 2.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Miami.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Patriots 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. From the gun, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 8. They'll run here. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
That's good.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second down, 8 for the first down.
180. 180.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now it's Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
180.
Receiver in motion, headed left. New England going to take their second timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And that they have just written a finish to this one.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take an 8. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.